after spending about a half an hour in the bathroom because of Chinese food, I figured it'd be a perfect time to make a tier list. Let's get right into it. We're gonna be ranking the mainstream Call of Duties, like the main games that we all played and loved, or maybe not loved. And that's why we're gonna rank them. We have GOAT, the greatest of all time. The ones that, again, this is gonna be my tier list. It's not like a general community. So for me, these are the ones that I could play over and over again. I missed them dearly, and I just absolutely love them. These are the great ones. These are the ones that, they were really, really good games, but they were not like top tier, top of the line. These are the good ones, the ones that are not great, they're not bad, they're just they're in the middle. These are the ones that were playable. These are the ones that, look, if it came out, I would play it. I would, but I really don't want to play them if I don't have to. And the trash ones there's absolutely under no condition. I absolutely despise these ones. So we're gonna just get right into it. Right now we have Advanced Warfare. For me, personally, watching the comp scene for this was very, very fun. However, I did not enjoy this game. I just thought it played not the best. I just didn't really enjoy it. It was the first of jetpack, so that's cool. So look, I'm gonna put it in the playable category for me, because personally for me, in terms of playing it, it's playable. I could play it, but I really would prefer not to. But in terms of watching for comp, I thought the comp scene for this was booming. But again, in terms of playing it, I'm putting this one at playable. I did not really enjoy this game. OG Black Ops, the first one. I personally am putting this one as a GOAT. This was the start of a franchise that we all love and know now. I could play this game for hours on end and not get bored of it. And that's when we have its brother, the Black Ops 2. I think this one's also another greatest of all time. Those two by themselves dominate the scene and were so much fun. Controversial, I'm gonna put Black Ops 3 also at greatest of all time. I absolutely loved, honestly, all four of these I'm putting as GOATs. I think I could play this one over and over again. I could play this one over and over again. Black Ops 3 came out, like, I remember playing that over and over again, and like actually going back to it about a year ago. I was playing it for fun. And Black Ops 4, I loved it. Look, here's the thing about Black Ops 4. I'm gonna really mainly talk about this one because most of the community can agree with these three, because these three, the games were booming. For Black Ops 4, let me explain. Yes. Was it missing the campaign? Yes. It was missing the campaign. They didn't continue it. Did it come out at a bad time though? Absolutely. This is when battle royales were booming, right? And so they tried to fit in, and they made Blackout, which is honestly very underrated. I think Blackout was very fun. But Fortnite also came out at that time. And everybody's eyes were on that game, and everybody played that game. Nobody ended up caring about it because they're like, you know what? The game sucks anyway. They don't have half the stuff that we want in it. And I know people get all stuck up on the operators, and you pick this, and that really affects the game. It's like, what's the point of having them? No, I think honestly that made it a little bit more playable. It forced you to have set roles. Nowadays, you could run one AR and 3 people who are running SMGs, 3 people running on routes to go and get a bunch of kills. Or you could literally have a whole team of ARs and everybody's just sitting on head glitches for comp. With the operators, that did not allow you to do that. Some of them you had to sit back for your team and play, for your team. Some of them you had to go on the objective and play and get those points and play OBJ. And some of them you had to be out slaying and killing. And there was no, you can do everything with this operator or that operator. So for that, I absolutely love and adore Black Ops 4. It was very, very good. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. I'm gonna put this also at GO. I have a lot of games that for me, I'm putting them as GO. I'm gonna end up changing this a little bit at the end, so make sure you stay till the end to watch that. But this was my first Call of Duty, and I was playing every single one from there. So I'm a little bit biased, but I put that as GO. Cold War. I think this was a great game. I love it. I think playing it, especially because I played it a lot. I played this during my senior year of high school. And I had my iPad over here with my classes that were going on. And while they were going on, my camera was off, my mic was muted, and I was literally playing ranked constantly getting masters, constantly playing up against pros, and I was dominating in Cold War, and because I just loved it. I had so much fun playing the game, and people are always like, oh, like it was underdeveloped. Yeah, they barely had any staff, and they barely had any time to play this because of the whole pandemic that was going on. So for the game that they had, for what they had to work with, the game that they made out of it, I think it was great. I loved Cold War. I loved everything about it. Ghosts, trash. You're never gonna see me touch this game. I touched it a few times and that was it. I think the comp scene was pretty fun to watch, and that was it. That was the only good thing about it. But I will never touch this game. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Infinite Warfare, trash. I think it was dog. I would put it at playable because I did play it a little bit. But looking back on it, there's absolutely no way I would want to touch that game again. Modern Warfare 2, that's a GOAT. There's absolutely no discussion about it. I remember playing this all the time. It was so much fun. Modern Warfare 3 is going right with that. I think that game was absolutely phenomenal. Looking at this list, I see that there's a few games that are missing. So I will kind of just tell you where I would put them. Because I think the latest one they have here is Cold War. So that means they're missing Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, and that's basically it, because Modern Warfare 3 is still kind of new. OG Modern Warfare, I think it was a good game. I think the game was fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. I played it a lot. I was getting a lot of content for that game. The game was kind of good, and in my opinion, the revival of Call of Duty, because this is what people were like, Modern Warfare? What do you mean, Modern Warfare? And especially coming after Black Ops 4, I think it was a good change. I think it was nice. So I think the game was good. I would put it a great because I enjoyed it a lot, but in all honesty, it really doesn't deserve a great, considering the things that are going to have to get moved around up here. World at War might get a little bit of heat. I know some people absolutely love this one. Some people, whatever. I'm putting it a good. It just didn't really tickle my fancy personally. I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. It's a good game, but you really wouldn't catch me playing it again. So, whatever. World War II, I'm putting it playable. Reason that this is getting playable is, look, I remember watching comp a lot and enjoying every second of it, but I was like, man, I would love to be part of that, but I'm not on this game. I remember thinking that. All the other games, man, I would love to compete. I'd love to compete. You know how fun that would be? I remember watching it on here and I was like, I would love to compete, but just not on this title. But I think the game was playable. I think it was still, kind of fun. It wasn't a terrible game, and the campaign was very, very fun. So that's gonna get playable. Now let's kind of move things around real quick. All right. There's a lot of GOATs up here, and personally, I don't think there should be that many that are in the GOAT category, per se. These two are definitely staying. These two are definitely staying. These two could definitely stay. I'm gonna bring down Black Ops and COD 4. Only because these ones were just, so much better. Again, I would love to put Cold War on the GOAT category, but I know it probably shouldn't, if you know what I'm saying. Right? Give it 5 years from now to look back on it, and I think we would all agree, yeah, it was a great game. But, maybe not us all, but I would look back on it and think it was great. In terms of, I know some people will do tier lists, first, second, third, fourth. So I guess maybe we'll do that. I'm definitely putting Modern Warfare 2 to the front. This is hard. This is really hard. We'll put Modern Warfare 2, we'll put Black Ops 2, we'll put Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Cold War, Black Ops COD 4. Actually, this isn't this is in the order I would have it. We have Modern Warfare 2, we have Black Ops 2, we have Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, then Black Ops 4, then Cold War, then Black Ops. Again, this is personal preference. I know Black Ops should realistically be in the GOAT category according to the community, But this is not about the community. This is about what I think. If you think differently, do your own tier list. You could tag me in it, or tag me on Twitter. Be like, hey, I did my own tier list because yours sucked. Look what I changed. And I'll be like, all right, cool, have fun. Yeah. After Black Ops, Modern Warfare, COD 4, I just think this was slightly better, honestly, in terms of playing. But I did love this game so dearly. Then we have Modern Warfare. Again, really fun game, but there was a lot with it that, now I'm second guessing if I want to put this up. But like, this wouldn't really necessarily go above anything. I'm just gonna keep it as is. I think it's decent as is. So, bam, there's our tier list. Well, there's my tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. Roast it however much you want. I really don't care. And yeah, enjoy it.